I stopped ordering my husband's blood pressure refills. My husband Dan is 44 and completely capable of using a phone. For 9 years, I've handled the pharmacy stuff, his refills, his cardiologist appointments, the little pill organizer I fill every Sunday night. He's got high blood pressure, runs in his family, and his doctor put him on medication 3 years ago after a scare that landed him in the ER overnight. I was terrified that night, so I took it over. All of it. He never once thanked me for it. That's not the reason, but it's part of the picture. The refills come as auto orders I set up. Every 30 days I confirm them in the app, pick them up, sort them into the organizer. He just opens the little Tuesday slot and takes what's there. He genuinely does not know the name of his own medication. I asked him once as a joke and he said, "The white one?" Here's what started it. Back in September, I found out he'd been telling his mother I was dramatic about the health thing. She repeated it to me at a barbecue, laughing like it was a cute little quirk. Dan says you treat him like he's made of glass. Everyone chuckled. Dan didn't correct her. He just took another beer from the cooler. So I stopped confirming the auto orders. I didn't announce it. I just stopped. The organizer still had 2 weeks in it, so nothing happened at first. 2 weeks later, the Tuesday slot was empty. He opened it, looked at it, closed it, said nothing. I watched him do this for 4 mornings. Empty slot, little frown, close the lid, go to work. He never asked me. He never called the pharmacy. He just kept opening an empty box like the pills would grow back. On the 5th day, I said, "You're out, you know." He said, "Out of what?" I said, "Your medication." He said, "Well, order more." Not a question. I said, "I'm not doing that anymore." He laughed and said, "Since when is that a thing you decide?" I told him he was a grown man and it was his heart and his body and he could manage his own prescriptions. He said I was punishing him. I said I was handing him back something that was always his. He didn't order them. This is the part I need people to understand. He was mad enough to argue with me for 20 minutes, but not motivated enough to spend the 4 minutes it takes to call a pharmacy. He'd rather it be a fight about me than a task about him. His mother called that weekend. "Dan says you cut off his medicine." Cut off. Like I was hiding it. I said the pharmacy's number is on the bottle in his cabinet. He has a phone. He has a car. She went quiet, then said, "But you always do it." I said, "That's the problem, isn't it?" 3 weeks in, he still hadn't refilled anything. He'd started getting headaches. He mentioned it at dinner like a weather report. Head's killing me again, looking right at me. Waiting. I said, "You should probably see your doctor about that." He put his fork down and said, "You're really going to let me have a stroke over a barbecue comment?" And there it was. He knew exactly what this was about. He'd known the whole time. He just thought naming it would make me flinch. I said, "You know the pharmacy number? You've known for 3 weeks. If your health is my job, then say that to your mother instead of calling me dramatic. If it's your job, then do it." He said I was being manipulative. I said, "I'm doing nothing. That's the whole thing. I'm doing nothing and you can't stand it." He called his cardiologist from the driveway in his car where he thought I couldn't hear him through the window. He gave them his own date of birth wrong twice. He got the refill set up in his own name, his own login, his own reminder on his own phone. Then he came inside and told me, "Chin up," like he'd built a house. There. Handled it myself. Happy? Like it was a favor to me. Like I'd been the obstacle. My mother-in-law texted me that night. Dan says he's taking charge of his own health now, so proud of him. A little heart. I stared at it for a while. I texted back one line. He's had the pharmacy's number for 11 years. She didn't answer. Dan refills his own medication now. He also books his own cardiology appointments badly and shows up on the wrong day sometimes and figures it out. Sunday nights, I don't touch the pill organizer anymore. He fills it himself at the kitchen table, one slot at a time, reading the bottle like he's never seen it before. He hasn't told his mother that part.